Boom shakalaka, what is going on everybody? Randall here from Crypto Love, and today's episode we are going to be taking a look at, is there a difference between peddling a Ponzi scheme to novice Bitcoiners and peddling ultra high risk leverage trading to novice traders who should have nothing, who should never be using margin trading because it's super duper risky. Yeah, sure, you can make money with it. You could 10x your money, you could 100x your money because of all the leverage, but more likely you're going to get liquidated and use all of your money. So we're going to take a look at both of those things and see, is what these people did previously with Bitconnect, is that kind of the same as what's going on with people promoting Bybit and BitMEX? Now, I almost didn't do this episode because I realized that three of the people who are pushing BitMEX and Bybit right now are some of the most popular YouTubers out there. There's obviously going to be a lot of negative feedback on this video. But here's the thing. These guys are pillars of our community. People watch them every day, generally between 20 and 30,000 views per day on their videos. And on these videos, they're peddling ultra high risk investing. Ultra high risk that most people should never be doing. Most people will lose their shirts when they do that. So is doing that similar to what people were doing when they were peddling a known Ponzi scheme? So we will get into things. Before we do, guys, I just want to read you this post on Reddit because this is from a guy, a novice trader who got involved in margin trading and lost everything. I'm going to read you the whole thing because normally I just tell you to read it yourself, but now it's story time with Randall. So I'm going to read this whole thing. If you don't want to listen to it, if you listened to it before, just look down in the description. I'll put the show notes and the times down there so you can just skip ahead from it. But this guy wrote, this was 2 months ago. He wrote, I lost everything. I messed up really badly, more so than I ever had in my life. I lost all my crypto and fiat funds and have no one to blame but myself. Throughout the entire bear market of 2018, I've been collecting as much Bitcoin and ETH as I could. I fully believed in the tech as well as the opportunity for financial freedom that was presented in front of me. I used the money from part-time jobs while studying at university full-time and a large portion of my student loans to buy crypto every month. Even as the bear market diminished the value of my portfolio, I kept on buying, knowing that it would potentially pay off one day. I was in my last year of university and my thinking was that crypto at the very least could help me pay off my student loans. And for the past couple of months, everything seemed to be going according to plan. Crypto was booming literally just in time for my graduation. That's when I discovered BitMEX. Within a month, my discovery of BitMEX managed to ruin my life. I started off with a small deposit of 0.01 Bitcoin, and I managed to flip that into 0.2 Bitcoin within a week. I was euphoric. Then, as quickly as I made it, I lost all to one swift move by the market. So I made a new account thinking that I knew what I was doing this time around and deposited a slightly larger amount. Liquidated. I deposited again. Liquidated. It got to the point where my bank account had no money left to follow my BitMEX account, and that's where I made my biggest mistake. I decided to borrow funds from my Bitcoin and ETH cold storage to try to recuperate everything I'd lost so far on BitMEX. And as I now know, revenge trading never works. Today marked the end of my crypto career, and my alts were liquidated when Bitcoin broke 9,000 and pretty much dumped right after. I have now no more funds left to deposit and have lost all my crypto. Everything that I've been collecting during the bear market, just to have it taken away right before the bull market, I lost a total of 1 Bitcoin worth of crypto, which may not seem like that much to some of you, but that was literally everything I had. I have nothing left now. I can't find someone to hire me with a goddamn useless degree. I have no way of paying off my student loans. I feel stuck. I feel scared. I feel angry that I screwed myself this hard. I'm absolutely freaking out right now as I'm typing this, and I'm having thoughts of killing myself because I really don't think I can recover from this. I don't know what to do. If there's anything that anyone can take away from this, it's to not mess around with margin and leverage unless you really know what you're doing. It'll be the death of you, literally. Now, 2 months ago, he posted that to Reddit, and it became one of the top posts on the cryptocurrency Reddit because at the end, he is having thoughts of killing himself. He lost everything. A Bitcoin, potentially worth $1 million one day. He lost everything, having thoughts of killing himself. Leverage trading will be the death of you, literally, and he left it like that. Now, thank goodness to the people over at Reddit, they were able to talk to him, console him, And he has edited this. He says, "Thank you to everyone who gave advice, shared a story, or just left a positive message. I can't reply to all of you, but your support has been overwhelming and very helpful. I think after some time, anyway, I'll manage to be okay. I just need to find some time for myself and figure things out." So thank goodness he didn't take the route of killing himself. But, for everybody who posts to Reddit, there could be another person who doesn't. And there's a saying that if you save a life, you save the world. So potentially by making this video today, which a lot of people will criticize because I'm calling out 3 of the biggest YouTubers out there, potentially this will be able to change things, and maybe this won't happen to some other people. So let's get into things. First off, what is Bitconnect? Okay, in case you guys weren't around, Bitconnect was the biggest Ponzi scheme. At one point, it was a top 10 crypto. Okay, everybody knew about it, and this was like the biggest scheme to deceive people who were new to Bitcoin. All right, basically what it did, it was a Ponzi scheme. They didn't tell you how it worked. They said they had like secret trading bots, but they said that you could get up to, what was it, 120% in a year. Here we go. You can get up to 120% returns per year. Now, if that doesn't sound like a scam to you, I don't exactly know what does. But this was guaranteeing it. And another thing is, you could only buy and sell Bitconnect on the Bitconnect exchange. So you basically had to give them your Bitcoin, very valuable asset, and they would give you Bitconnect, a piece of shit pump coin that they created, that they manipulated the price. If you took a look at the charts of it, Bitconnect just kept going up against the Bitcoin comparative. The only coin that was doing that. But it just kept on going up and up and up. And basically, this was like a multi-level marketing scheme. They would get a whole bunch of people involved to basically be like, "Hey, you've heard of Bitcoin. Well, check out this thing, Bitconnect. It's like Bitcoin, but you get 120% per year. Just think of that. You can double your money for doing nothing." And so, because of that, they got a whole bunch of people involved. And once you were in, it was very, very difficult to get your money out. I know some people who got in by accident and they weren't able to get their money out. Just because every time they would go to do it, the Bitconnect website would crash. The exchange website would crash. So basically they weren't able to take their money out. And some of the biggest proponents for Bitconnect were a few YouTubers: Crypto Nick, Trevon James, Craig Grant, and Ryan Hildreth. They were very popular YouTubers. They were getting 10,000 to 30,000 views per video. They were getting a lot of views on their videos. And they were promoting the shit out of Bitconnect. They were saying how awesome it is. They were denying that it was a Ponzi scheme. They were saying they've seen how everything works. They know how everything works. Their money is safe. Everybody's money is safe. All you have to do is invest and use my code, and then you can too make a whole bunch of money. And really, for a while, people believed it. But then it started getting shadier and shadier and shadier. Eventually, Bitconnect, no more. It was a Ponzi scheme. People lost everything. Okay? People lost it all because they wanted to get into Bitcoin, a very valuable technology, future of money, but they got suckered into Bitconnect. Now, that brings me to the next thing. BitMEX and Bybit. Okay, now both of these are exchanges where you can do margin trading, where you can trade on leverage. So if you have 1 Bitcoin, you can go up to 100x. So you could trade like you have 100 Bitcoin. The only problem is that the losses are significantly more important, because if you're trading at 100x, if the price of Bitcoin goes down 1%, you get totally liquidated. Okay? So let me just give you some math so that you can see how that works. All right? So if Bitcoin's at $10,000 and you're trading at 100x leverage, well, it only needs to go down 1% for you to lose all of that if you're trading at 100x leverage. So 1% of $10,000 is $100. So it goes down $100, boom, you're liquidated. You just lost your entire Bitcoin just like that from the price going down $100. You think the price goes down that much? All the freaking time. Now you can put stop losses and stuff on there, and some people actually do make a lot of money with leverage trading. But these people who make a lot of money leverage trading are very experienced traders. They've been doing it for a long time. They started out using very low leverage. They lost a lot. They learned their lessons, and then they get better. But the thing is, a lot of the people promoting BitMEX and Bybit right now are promoting it because, hey, you can trade 10x, 100x. You can do it like you have so much more money, and they're not talking at all about the downsides. So, before I get into who's doing this and how they're doing this, I just want to say, there's a saying, let he who has no sin cast the first stone. Guess what? I've done some stupid stuff in my life too. When back in January of 2018, I was selling potentially overpriced courses on getting into ICOs. And so BitRage made a video about that. You can watch the video there. You can find out how much of a shill I am, how much of a con man I am. And so I did that. But you know what? I also offered people 100% refund if they weren't satisfied. And anybody who did ask for a refund got refunded 100%. So I did that. Also, up until I met Crypto Crow last year, I had been making some review videos for cryptocurrencies without actually posting in the video something that said include paid promotion and saying explicitly this is a paid promotion. I did that stuff. And then when I met Crypto Crow and we talked about it and I felt how wrong it was to do that, I stopped doing it. From that point on, I both told you in the video that this was a paid promotion and I would also have includes paid promotion on the video. So now that you know, I'm not perfect. I'm not accusing these guys of doing terrible stuff. I'm just saying that what's going on right now is a manipulative practice against novice traders who are going to lose everything for the benefit of a select few people who are making a lot of money with it. And I'm going to show you later exactly how much money they're making with it. Now, I should just say, I made a couple of videos. I made this video here, how to be a millionaire, become a Bitcoin millionaire, and I made this video here, Bybit tutorial. Okay? Now, both of those videos, in those videos, if you can see here, this is a warning, margin trading is deadly. Both of these videos, what I did mention margin trading, and I did put a Bybit affiliate link down there. But in both of those videos, I said I do not recommend margin trading. It is extremely dangerous. You are likely to lose everything. I referenced that first article that I read at the beginning of this, and still, between these two videos, this one had 6,000 views, this one had 1.3 thousand views. So between 7,300 views, I made 0.1 Bitcoin from those videos, from the Bybit referral, telling people not to leverage trade, not to use these services. And still I made 0.1 Bitcoin doing that. So if you go and you type in Bybit into YouTube, look at this, Bybit exchange tutorial, crypto zombie, 22,000 views. Bybit exchange tutorial, the moon, 44,000 views. Okay, we type in BitMEX. We have Sunny Decree, BitMEX tutorial advanced, 26,000 views. BitMEX tutorial, the moon, 102,000 views. Okay, now I've watched these tutorials. Okay, here's the moon's Bybit tutorial, not sponsored, but please use my link down in the description. Okay, and he doesn't say how dangerous this trading is, how it's not meant for novice investors. He just says you should know the risks of margin trading before you get involved in it. That's his warning. You should know the risk before you get involved. Simple as that. Also, Bybit video. Okay, Bybit exchange tutorial. Here's another one where, again, here's a video how to do it. He says nothing about the dangers of doing it. Okay, he just says you can 10x, 100x your money. By the way, use my referral link down in the description. And furthermore, this one's a curious case because this person lives in the United States where it's illegal to do these types of trades. And furthermore, he promotes using a VPN service on here. And furthermore, it's one of those states that's particularly strong against regulating Bitcoin. So there's that. And then also, here's another one. Sunny Decree, another big one. Not only has he promoted BitMEX and Bybit, but also Bitconnect. He used to be a huge proponent promoting Bitconnect. You know why? Not because it's good for you, not because it's good for the viewers, because it's really good for him. Now, this is stuff from a while ago, but guess what? They're still doing it. In his most recent video, 24,000 views, the first thing in the description, Bybit bonus, a $60 bonus. Now, let me ask you something. If you're an experienced investor, if you've been investing for a long time, are you really going to care about a $60 bonus to start trading on margin, to start trading on a different exchange? No, this is particularly predatory language used to pick up people who need the $60, and these are the exact people who are going to not only lose that $60, but lose every other penny that they have. This is the same type of thing that the predatory lending practices of the housing bubble of 2008, the exact same predatory type thing. This is towards novice investors in cryptocurrency. I will credit him. He does have a tutorial. So a few of them have tutorials. So they do teach you how to, but they teach you how to use the exchange and how to lose your money, how to trade on leverage. They don't teach you, other than saying you can create a stop loss to help prevent it, they really don't teach you anything about how to really protect you from losing, and they don't talk at all about the dangers of margin trading. Now, furthermore, Crypto Zombie, 22,000 views. And again, Bybit Exchange, first link right there. And not only there, but also if you scroll down to the comments, boom, pinned up there. And I believe the Moon does that too. He pins them, pins them in his comments. Where is it? Right here. First pinned post. Check it out. How to trade Bitcoin, use Bybit and BitMEX. Okay? So these guys are pushing this super hardcore. And then furthermore, Sunny Decree, 24,000 views, his latest video. And if you take a look, Bybit and BitMEX, right there. You can trade both of them. Now, why are they doing this? So, like I said, I was thinking about making this video. I definitely thought twice about making this video because it is very inflammatory. I am accusing these people of doing things that is predatory. Okay? Certainly is. Definitely predatory. Now, why is that? Well, you see, trading is a zero-sum game. Okay? That means in order for somebody to win, somebody else has to lose. And in leverage trading, people can win big, but that means that even more people have to lose big. Scientists have taken a look at trading, and basically, here's what happens with trading. All traders start with the dream to get rich quick, especially with leverage trading. You think you only have a certain amount of money, but you can trade like you have 10 times or 100 times that much? Oh my gosh, just think how quickly I can get rich. Okay? And then 40% trade for only 1 month. That's right, most of them, especially with leverage trading, they all get liquidated. They're done within a month. They lose everything. 80% quit within the first 2 years. Now, if you're going to be an advanced investor who can actually leverage trade, you think it's going to take you maybe a couple years to learn everything you need to be good at this. Well, guess what? That's only 20% of people who started. That means 80% lost everything. And then only 7% remain after 5 years. And really, 1% of all traders can profit net of fees. So 1% of traders are really making everything from everybody else who's losing everything. There used to be this thing on Twitter that I like to watch called Wrecked, BitMEX Wrecked, because basically it was a bot that tracked when people lost their money on Twitter, and it would basically just show how much they were losing and exactly when. It would be something like, well, basically it would just tell you how much something lost. But here's the thing, account suspended. Can't do that anymore. Can't see how much people are losing on BitMEX. So all of this with the daily pushing of BitMEX, of Bybit, of getting people to sign up for it, really reminded me of what these guys used to do with Bitconnect. Because every day they would promote it. And what was even worse was that they were buying YouTube ads to promote Bitconnect. So if you search Bitcoin, the first ad that would come up would be Bitconnect. It would be Craig Grant on a yacht talking about how awesome Bitconnect is. He would be showing his Bitconnect account and be like, you see these Bitcoin? I didn't buy them. I earned them by getting all of you to buy Bitconnect. Well, kind of it's the same thing with what's going on here with promoting Bybit and BitMEX and all of those. So I just want to do some math for you just to show you how profitable this is for them at the expense of you, at the cost of novice traders, how much money they're making in the face of all this. So I told you I made those 2 videos on Bybit telling people not to use it. Okay? 2 videos, 7,300 views, both videos combined. Of that, I made 0.1 Bitcoin from the Bybit referral link. And this was while telling people not to do it, telling people that it's super dangerous. I highly do not recommend it. But if you're a gambler, you could still use my link. Because guess what? Gambling and the lottery are a tax on people who can't do math. Statistically, you're going to lose. You're going to lose. You're going to lose. But hey, there's always that hope because I can't do math, so I can't figure that stuff out. So anyways, 7,300 views telling people not to use these exchanges and not to do margin trading, and I got 0.1 Bitcoin in referral fees. So that comes out to 0.0000137 Bitcoin per view. Now, if we just take any one of these, Sunny Decree, The Moon, Crypto Zombie, any one of them, they average about 25,000 views per video. Multiply that by the 0.0000137 Bitcoin per view, and on average, they would make 0.3424 Bitcoin per video. Wow. Now, in a month, most of them post pretty much every day, even on weekends. I mean, they're great at doing that stuff. And here's the thing. I'm not saying that they're bad YouTubers. They actually make really great content, very useful content. But the thing is, they're taking that useful content and then predatorily getting these novice traders so that they can just pad their pockets with these people's lost money. So potentially stopping this predatory picking of novice traders onto these exchanges and just continuing with the good content would be helpful. But anyways, 30 videos per month times 0.3424 Bitcoin per video, roughly 10 Bitcoin per month, $100,000 per month doing this. Okay, let that sit in. Let that sink in. Now, I just took a look here at the Bybit exchange tutorials and BitMEX exchange tutorials, and these are between 3 and 9 months old. Okay, so I just figured over 3 to 9 months, that means that these people could be earning 30 to 90 Bitcoin in the past 3 to 9 months. $300,000 to almost $1 million in the past 9 months from predatory practices, peddling ultra high risk trading, trading where most people are going to lose, and not only lose a little, not lose 80% like when you hold altcoins, but lose everything. Okay, so that's how much they're making. And I should just add this. This math right here is based on me saying do not use these exchanges. Now, these 3 people, Sunny Decree, The Moon, Crypto Zombie, are saying, hey, this is awesome. Use this stuff. You can 10x, 100x your money. Check it out. Here's my link. Use my link. Use my link. Use my link. So you think how much more they could be making when they're saying, hey, this is awesome. And because they create such great content, they have a bunch of people who listen to them, who believe them, who trust them. And then they go sign up and then they lose everything. So look at that, 30 to 90 Bitcoin. That's how much, and potentially more. I mean, The Moon had that one video, the BitMEX tutorial, over 100,000 views. You think people use his affiliate link for that? I would think so too. So that brings me back to the original question. Is there a difference between what these guys were doing with Bitconnect and what these guys are doing with Bybit and BitMEX right now? Okay, is there a difference between the predatory practices of getting novice Bitcoiners to use Bitconnect, done by Craig Grant, Trevon James, Crypto Nick, and Ryan Hildreth? Is there a difference between that and what Sunny Decree and The Moon and Crypto Zombie are doing with Bybit and BitMEX? Now, like I said, let he without sin cast the first stone. I've sinned, okay? I've done some stupid stuff before. But I tried to clean up my act, okay? Every day I try and become a better person, better YouTuber, different stuff like that. I don't want to deceive you guys. So, no. I'm going to say no. It's not the same. It's not exactly the same what the Bitconnectors did and what the Bybitters are doing. It's not exactly the same. Because Bitconnect was a known Ponzi scheme. Everybody knew this. The people promoting it knew this. Bybit is an exchange where if you are trained and if you are very good, you could make money. But the chance of that happening is very, very, very small. Very small. So these people promoting Bybit and BitMEX right now, they know that leverage trading is very risky. They didn't tell you that leverage trading is very risky, but they know it. All right? And yeah, there's a chance that you could make money. So it could be a good thing for you. But I would say out of 100%, there's maybe a 5% chance this could be good for you. 95% chance it's really bad for you. As opposed to Bitconnect, which there's a 100% chance it's bad for you. So 100% bad versus 95% bad, yeah, they're not the same. But they're pretty damn close. So that brings me to my last thing. Everyone deserves a chance to clean up their mistakes. I mean, people for a while were telling Trevon James and Craig Grant and Crypto Nick and Ryan Hildreth that Bitconnect was a scam. They should stop promoting it. And they didn't. They just kept on doing it. You know, they clung to the ship while it was sinking. The whole thing burnt down with them on it. Well, potentially, if you guys agree with me, maybe this would be a good time to start talking with The Moon and Crypto Zombie and Sunny Decree, who are all very good YouTubers who produce awesome content, and telling them, hey, listen, stop fucking people over. This is wrong. That's predatory. You're taking advantage of them. I know you're making a lot of money, but you're taking advantage of the very people who trust you. And that's fucked up. So, if you agree with me, then yeah, let them know. If you don't agree with me, then fine. You can let me know. I mean, I'm sure down in the comments there will be a lot of very angry people who love them. And truly so. So be it. But, you know, I was one of the very early people who was telling people that Bitconnect is fucked up. And I'm going to be one of the very early people telling everybody that Bybit is fucked up. Okay? That's just the way that it is. That's my opinion. And opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one, and they usually stink. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, like the video, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I will catch you guys later. Have a good one. Peace.